Hi, everybody. So this is an update on Delilah and what we've been doing. So this is day 3 of bag desensitizing, and I wish I had gotten day 1, but it's just the weather hasn't been working with my batteries and stuff. But so first day that I did this bag, and the reason that I decided to do the bag was because she's just jumpy, and when she decides to overreact to something, she really, really overreacts. So I gave her, I decided I was going to desensitize her to something like really real, something that's really intimidating, right? So the first day that I touched her with, the first day there was obviously a lot of running around when I was desensitizing the air around her, and big wide eyes and head up in the air and everything. I put it on the ground like this in front of her and started kind of desensitizing the space in front of her, and there was a lot of striking out like she was attacking a lion. It was pretty dramatic. It would have been really interesting to see. And then when I touched her on the side, there was a lot of kicking and striking and just like absolutely like I don't know that I know any other horse that has reacted like that. It was pretty dramatic. So this is day 3 of me doing this, and actually day 2 she was pretty similar to this. So the first day, I just put it on her and let her deal with it. When she was done dealing with it, then I left it alone. This is my first day doing the legs, and that's why you're seeing a little bit of reactivity to the legs. So I go back to the body and then back to the legs a little bit and just kind of keep chipping away at it. And in this session, I do get her desensitized to all 4 legs. And there's a couple of moments of kicking and reactivity and everything. But overall, she was really pretty good. So I'm just going to let you go ahead and watch. So as she's doing this, I was really quite surprised at how good she was with the back legs. She was really pretty all right with me touching her with the back legs. She's really more concerned with me touching her with the front legs. And because I know how quick she is to react in such a negative way, there are times where I'm touching her with it and I ask her to move or, do a small task while I'm touching her with it, just to bring her attention back to me rather than being so hyper-focused on this bag. I mean, she's really to the point of reactivity to it that if it were to blow on the other side of her, I think that I would probably get run over. So I'm trying to keep, push the envelope as much as I can while remaining safe and keeping her attention on me and just doing that gradually. But I was really impressed with her. I thought that I would get a lot more kicking with the back end, and she really was quite all right with the back legs. So she is a fast learner, but she has a lot of mental blocks. She is 13, and I don't know that she's ever done anything like this or been in any real program. And so all of this is really new stuff for her, that she has to tolerate things and just people's silly stuff that they do. So for me, it's not about desensitizing to the bag. It's getting the horse to suck it up and deal with whatever silly request the stupid human is making. And here she is with the back legs. This is the first time this thing's ever touched her back legs, and she's got her head down and being very quiet, almost too quiet, and that's what's a little bit concerning. She goes from this quiet sometimes to just kicking out and going nuts. So that's why I ask her to move around a little bit here and there and keep her focus. So there's her little cow kicks, and it surprised her again. It was on the front leg. So she's not worried about it in the back end, but as soon as it goes up and touches the front leg, she feels like she has to defend herself. And I find that so interesting. I'm not really sure what that's about. But she'll get over it. Here's another big day for her. So this is the same day. This is her first day wearing a surcingle. So I love how she gets mad and tries to storm off in perfect Delilah fashion, and she steps on her own rope and checks herself, and it's just perfect. I couldn't have done it better myself. And then she eventually lets me tighten up the girth, like normal, and then she's fine. But that's just the way she is. She just pins her ears and she just starts to storm away. And the girth isn't even tight, like, whatsoever. So it's just things that she has to just get used to and go through so that she just gets used to just things. And she'll become more and more tolerant with, other things because she has to deal with these things. But if she's just left to her own devices, she's just going to continue being difficult to deal with. And this is just fast forward of me doing just the regular basics: turn away, turn towards me, go over the little tarp. We went and played with the ball a little bit earlier, but there's going to be a good ball session here in a minute, which I was actually quite proud of her. So the purpose of that I decided to do with the ball right here was because she's so funny with her front legs. I decided to put the ball directly in her front legs and get her to tolerate having that in that vicinity. I think the more things that she can have that she has to handle with her front legs, the more she's going to be tolerant of unexpected things with her front legs. Good girl. Good girl. Good job. Good job, Dee. Good girl. Good girl. What do you think of that? What do you think of that? She's like, I think that's stupid. One more?